Hello booktube, my name is Adrian and welcome back to my channel. Do not mind my children talking in the background. I am filming this video while I have the opportunity while they are sitting at my desk watching Blue's Clues, so don't mind any of the background noise. But today we are filming an unhaul. So every year on this channel I do an unhaul at the beginning of January, and in January or December depending on when we go on this trip. Basically every year my family, instead of giving each other presents, we do a trip together. We go to one of three big cities, either St. Louis, Indianapolis, or Louisville, Kentucky, and we go to a place called Dave & Buster's. And while we're on that trip, we also go to half-price books. And so over the course of the year, I collect books from my shelves that maybe I didn't like, or I'm not interested in anymore, or I don't plan to reread, and I just kind of collect them. And then at the end of the year, I take them to half-price books, and I sell them back to half-price books. And then I use that money that I get from half-price books to purchase books that I enjoyed this year, in the previous year, that I do not own a physical copy of. So I have 26 books here that I want to show you. The day this video goes live is the day that we are at half-price books. So no, I can't send you any of these books. They're already gone. Whatever books that I cannot sell at half-price books, I know that sometimes they won't take certain kinds of books. I don't know if maybe there are some in here they won't take. If they don't take them, I will donate them to my local library for them to have. So they will be out of my possession regardless. But let's go ahead and get into the unhaul. Like I said, I have 26 books to show you. So I'm probably not going to get into why I'm deciding to get rid of all of these books. But we'll see. My daughter's playing with scissors. I will be right back. But yes, I'm probably not going to go into detail about why I'm getting rid of each of these books individually. I may say a little bit of something, but I'm going to try not to go too long here because, like I said, there are 26 books to show you. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first book that I have that I am unhauling is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. This is the Barnes & Noble Classics edition. It is just a little, it's huge mass market paperback edition of this book. And I am unhauling this one because I actually own a another edition of this book that's really pretty. And so I really don't feel the need to have two of them. So I'm going to keep this pretty one and I'm going to unhaul this one. The next book in my stack here is Things We Know by Heart by Jessie Kirby. This is a book that I read in 2019. I liked this book, but I don't ever plan to reread it, so I am unhauling my physical edition because I don't feel like I need it, and I can always get it from my library if I decide I want to reread it. The next book I have in my unhaul is Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Adeyemi. This is a very popular book here on BookTube, and this book was fine. I liked it enough, but I don't really plan to continue on with the series, and if I do, I'll probably just get them from my library rather than purchasing them, so I don't feel the need to own this first book anymore, so I am going to unhaul it. This book, like I said, was fine. It just wasn't for me, so I'm unhauling this one. The next book I have to unhaul is Cry by E.B. Savoy. This is an Owl Crate signed edition. These are the books. I have several Owl Crate editions in here that I don't know if half-price books will actually take. So we'll have to see how that goes. But this is a book that I plan to unhaul. I have already read this book. It was a good book. I just don't plan to reread it. So I'm going to get rid of it to free up some space on my shelves. The next book I have is The Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chomsky. This is another Owl Crate edition. I have not read this book yet. I have tried to read this book 3 times and I've never gotten more than about 4 or 5 chapters in. This book just isn't for me and I don't love it so far. So I'm going to probably just continue to try and pick this book up from my library, but I don't think I'm going to be interested in owning my own copy. So I'm unhauling this one. Can I help you? No. I think Ryan wants to be in my video too. Yeah? Your mom would keep talking about books? Alright. So the next book I have here in my stack is From Twinkle with Love by Sandhya Menon. This is a book that I actually own 2 copies of, and I did not feel the need to own 2. The other copy I have is actually an Owl Crate edition, so I'm unhauling the regular edition and keeping my Owl Crate one. But I have read this one. I do like this book. I just don't need 2 copies of it, so I'm unhauling my additional copy. Do you want to hold the books up for me? Mm-hmm. Okay, can you hold it in the picture? Mm-hmm. Alright, this book is Mirage by Samoya Dowd. I don't think that's how you pronounce that. But this is another Owl Crate edition that I am unhauling. Read this book, thought it was fine, don't plan to reread it. Getting rid of it to free up some shelf space. Alright, next one we have is Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. This book I read last year. I actually read it last May. I did a video in May called my best and worst book reads of the year. And this was actually one of my, of the month. And this was actually a 2-star book for me. I did not like this book at all. So because I didn't like it, I definitely am not reading again. I'm getting rid of this one. Up next is One Day in December by Josie Silver. I read this book in December of 2018. And I just forgot to unhaul it in my last unhaul. I had just read it at the time, and I hate this book with a burning passion. It's a 1-star book, absolutely terrible. I have a full review on this book on my GoodReads that I will link down below if you're interested in why I hated this book, because I know a lot of people really like it. So you can look that up if you're interested, but I gave this book a 1-star. I hated it, and it's been on my shelf for a year, and I'm just ready for it to be gone. So this one's going as well. Do you like helping me? Mm-hmm. Okay. So now we have Dream a Little Dream and Dream On by Kirsten Gier. These 2 books are books 1 and 2 of the Silver Trilogy by Kirsten Gier. I just don't really have the desire to read these books. I have the audiobook for this one that I have listened to, and I didn't love it. So I'm just going to get rid of them because I don't know that I'm actually going to continue the series. So I'm just getting rid of them. Up next is Poison by Sarah Pinborough. This is a book that I have started to read several times. It's fine. I bought it because it's a pretty cover, but I'm not going to read it because it's really gruesome, so I'm not going to read it. So there we go. I'm getting rid of that one too. Along the same lines, I am also getting rid of Charm, also by Sarah Pinborough. This is the companion novel to Poison. I didn't like Poison, not going to read Charm, so it's going too. I've got 2 helpers now.
Want to help?
Okay, come here, Lauren.
Oh, don't miss.
Stand up. Alright, this one is The Mermaid by, let's see who this one's by. Christina Henry. Do you want to hold it, Lauren? Mm-hmm. Show the camera. There you go. Let Lauren hold this one. This was a book I liked. It was really good, but I don't really want to own it anymore. So I'm going to unhaul this one too. I can give it a try and put it on the stack. Good job.
Just one.
Just one. Okay, we gotta hold up 3 this time. So Lauren can hold that one. I got this one. Okay, back up. There you go. Alright, you're good, right? You were good where you were. Alright, so these ones are the Gotham Academy graphic novels. There are 3 of them. Lauren's got one, Ryan's got one, I've got one. I just am not planning to continue on with the series and don't feel the need to own the comics anymore, so I'm going to get rid of them as well. Alright, up next is Casey. Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. This is another Owl Crate book that I actually have no interest in reading. Again, I've just started it about 4 or 5 times and I'm just not interested. So I'm getting rid of this one. This one is Welcome Home, which is an anthology of stories edited by Aaron Smith. This is an anthology. I don't really read anthologies. I've read about 4 or 5 of the stories out of here and they were good, but I don't think I'm ever going to finish them. So I'm unhauling this one. All right, now there's this stack one. All right, next is this 13 Little Blue Envelope series, book 1 and book 2, which is the last Little Blue Envelope. I've read both of these. They were pretty good, completely cheesy. I liked them just fine, but I'm not gonna read them again. So I'm gonna get rid of them. Okay, Lauren, show them what book you got. Turn it this way. There we go. So Lauren has Meet Cute, which is another anthology, same story as Welcome Home. It's an anthology. I don't really do well with anthologies, and I just don't plan to read this one. So I'm gonna unhaul it.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, put it on the shelf. Ryan has a very old, very dirty book without a dust jacket, but it is Through My Eyes by Tim Tebow. I just have no interest in this book. I doubt that Half Price Book will want this one because it has no dust jacket, but I'm gonna get rid of it regardless. So, all right, up next, as you can see, that Lauren is holding The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. This is book 1 in the Kane Chronicles. Ryan, go ahead and show them yours, has The Throne of Fire, which is book 2 in the Kane Chronicles. And then I have The Serpent Shadow, book 3 in the Kane Chronicles. I'm actually currently reading this book. I'm about halfway through it. But I'm unhauling this whole series. It's just not a series I'm really enjoying. It's fine, but I just am not enjoying it and feel no need to own the whole series. So, we're gonna get rid of it. All right, add them to the stack, and then you two hop off so that I can finish this video. So that was one of the more interesting videos I've ever filmed, but my kids like to help me. So yeah, there you go. Those are 26 books I'm currently unhauling. I don't think I'm unhauling it anymore. We will have to see what I decide when I actually get like, you know, further into the week. Maybe I'll add more, but if I do unhaul more, I'll tell you about those books in the vlog I'm currently filming. So if you're interested in any other videos, you can check out the vlog. It should be posted on Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure when yet. Maybe it'll be Tuesday more so than Wednesday, because we're coming home on Sunday, which is usually my day to edit. But we're coming home from this trip on Sunday, so I might not have time to edit. So I'll probably edit on Monday and upload on Tuesday. So that's the plan. Alright, so that is all I have for this video, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!